Hello everyone, let's see what comes out for February 18th. February 18th, this is not any specific message, it's just been rough and I have a minute before I have to get my day started and continue the move. So here we go. February 18th. The Wheel of Fortune. My mind, doesn't the wheel turn? With the Knight of Wands in reverse. Before I speak on anything, I want to get a few cards out here. The Four of Wands. And the Six of Wands in reverse. Eight of Wands. Lots of fire. Lots of passion. To be expected. February is a passionate month. The Hermit. Ace of Wands in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse. Four Swords in reverse and Nine of Swords. Very interesting. We're going to continue, but let me read what's out here first. So basically, many people are having a turn of events. Chapters ending, beginning, which I told y'all, or have been telling y'all, March, May was going to, something was going to happen in March or May. They kept showing me MM, possibly between March and May. What I didn't know at the time, well, I didn't know a lot at the time, but I definitely didn't know that Mercury was going to be in retrograde until March 28th. So lots of wheels turning for the good. I believe it's for the good, even though it may not look like it. All right. There's a lot of soul searching, a lot of deep diving going on. It's a journey that we must take alone. A lot of us are fighting this because it's hard. I mean, we've been talking about leaving things behind and letting go for quite some time, and how hard that is, and yet it's what we have to do. All right, the Knight of Wands is coming in reverse with this Four of Wands. So there's a lot of activity that people are engaging in that's probably a bit impulsive. Not really thought out, not really thought through. All right, what this brings, I don't want to say disgrace, but I will say disappointment. You know, people are going to fall from these decisions. All right, people will fall. You got to let them fall. You got to let them fall. Also, you have some people that have prior engagements, prior agreements, all right, that it's all going to come to a head. You know what I mean? And it's like, this is how it was supposed to happen. And it will all come to a head and everyone will see who this person truly is. You know what I mean? True colors are bursting out everywhere. And there's nothing you can do about that. In fact, I welcome it at this point. No matter how hard it hurts, I've always welcomed people showing me their true colors. All right, now you have this Eight of Wands in reverse. Interesting. Interesting. You have someone here who takes a fall in front of everyone. He takes a fall in front of everyone, and then it's almost like they're too ashamed to communicate. All right. Whatever they thought, whatever this impulsive decision that they made, it could have had to do with the lover. Could have had to do with the lover with that Four of Wands. But whatever the impulsive decision, it comes back to bite them in the ass. And it delays things even further. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I know what they're doing. They're stressing. They're not sleeping. And they're trying very hard to find a way out of it. What they're not doing is going back inside and diving deep to figure things out. Why? I don't know. Possibly because they're stuck in the past. They're stuck in the past, questioning their self-worth, both with this Knight of Wands in reverse and this Six of Cups in reverse. I'm sorry, that's Four of Cups in reverse. Overindulgence, addictions. Addictions and overindulgence is coming up so often. People that are making foul decisions, and really it's like I said, these impulsive decisions they're not really thought through. It's like I'm bored over here, or they just want something different. Maybe they feel left out in the cold. Maybe they thought whatever this excitement was, again, possibly with the lover, it was going to fulfill them. You know, I don't know that to be true. It looks like it's going to fall through. It looks like it wasn't thought through. It looks like one person might have been a bit more ready to take the leap than the other. It looks reckless. And it looks like the passions weren't really there. Someone believes that this engagement or this relationship or whatever this activity that they're engaged in brings them out of loneliness. But it really doesn't. It brings them worry. It brings them pain. It brings them a delayed path, no matter, because it's still their path. It could break up a mother and child. Let me show this to you upright. Okay, people could be dealing with baby mama, baby father. Could be children dealing with parents. Forgive the noise in the background, y'all. We have someone here who, ready or not, has gone out on their own. The Hermit, right? The Hermit goes out on their own, but not in a good way. Either they didn't really want to leave, they weren't ready to leave, it wasn't what they thought on the other side. I'm thinking probably all of the above. And some of these people didn't actually leave, okay? Some of these people are thinking about leaving. Some of these people are thinking about leaving. But what's bad about them thinking about leaving and not doing it is that, I'm telling you now, they've broken off communication. Look here. They've broken off communication with the current lover and been communicating with other lovers. Seven of Swords is not out here, but I guarantee you this is deceptive behavior. And it's almost like they need to fulfill something. Sexually, passionate, whatever. But you know the Knight of Wands in reverse. It comes in hot and heavy. It never stays. It's not stable. No matter, the wheel turns. And again, however unstable and impulsive this does seem to be someone's true path. There are no coincidences. There are no accidents. A time to say goodbye. Something is about to end. For now. For now. And I've been telling y'all this since December. Letting go, saying goodbye, things ending, things beginning, how it's not going to look correct, how it's going to look all wrong, how it's going to feel all wrong. For now. For now. Be back. You see she's got the baby dragon. And that is a 13. Been seeing 1s and 3s a lot lately. If you follow me on social media, you know that, but also reduces to the number 4. All right. And 4 is solid foundations, rocket foundations of any kind, stability. All right. Someone needs to find their own. Alice in a Sea of Tears, cast away out of your depth, feeling abandoned. I'm telling you, the move someone has made, the move a lot of people are making right now, and this happens a lot near Valentine's Day. And here's another thing that I try to instill in people. It doesn't matter what you do or do not celebrate. It doesn't matter what you do or do not partake in, to an extent. You know what I mean? If enough people do it, that is the energy that it calls in. And that's what's happening. And that's what always happens around Valentine's Day and Christmas and Halloween and any other massive holiday where a lot of people are feeling some type of way. That's what it puts out. So this feeling of abandonment and impulsive decisions coming from lower chakras is very common around this time of year. And I'm telling you, the impulsive decisions that people are making is because they're feeling abandoned. They're not feeling understood. They don't know how to communicate anymore. But I am reborn. Everyone in this situation is reborn because of it. The Maiden, a new relationship blossoms. I'm telling you, this card has been coming out. So this is not only whoever you may be dealing with that has left or been impulsive and fled a situation, or been impulsive and behind your back created a situation with someone else. Okay? Because I see on the board a few scenarios, quite a few scenarios actually. This is also you. So whoever you're dealing with, this is you or whoever you're dealing with, and this is you or whoever you're dealing with. Everyone is creating new relationships, and I told you on March, May, there's going to come a lot of relationships being created for good and for bad. There will also be some ending. I told you 2019 is going to be a very hard year, and the more you resist it, the harder it will be. What I will say is we have a major opportunity here to drop all karmic cycles. A lot of people aren't ready. A lot of people's souls are so troubled for whatever reason, they're simply not ready. It's almost like unconsciously they want to come back and fucking do it again. I don't know. Not me. I'm ready to get the fuck up out of here. And I know this is my last go around. Which I think is why everybody, you know, in this second part of my life is like, how could you be so calm? You're taking it so well, blah, 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 blah. I don't know, man. I just know this is my last go around. So perhaps that's why it's a little easier. It's not easy, maybe just easier. But I do know that we're being given the opportunity to purge like a motherfucker. And form new relationships. Not just form them, but allow them to blossom. You are destined to succeed. The talisman. If you allow it. If you allow it, absolutely. And again, you have the people who are making reckless decisions, but it's like that reckless decision is part of their path. Whether they need to fall or get caught, you know. You have people here that are being deceptive in relationships, starting new relationships with other people. Not communicating in their current relationship, hey, I'm done, I don't want to be here anymore, and going and starting a new relationship with someone else. They're still destined to succeed. That is part of their lessons. The fall and the humiliation in the public eye. Showing their true colors. Letting everyone see who they truly are so that maybe they're forced to see it themselves. The moon. You will be guided through the darkness. Absolutely. Again, I think that's why everybody's like, oh, you're so calm, you're taking it so well. Yeah. As much as it fucking hurts, as much as things don't make sense sometimes, I know I'm guided. And you should too, if you allow it. Some of you don't know you're guided because you literally push everything away. Some of you are extremely spiritual beings who dream and see, but you are caught in whatever you do or do not want people to see or think about you. And so you literally push your guidance to the backside or outside, push it away, or act like it doesn't exist. A lot of you try to talk yourself out of shit for fear of seeming crazy. And quite honestly, to the wrong people. You're trying to surround yourself with people that are not on your level or are not in your tribe. And so what you end up doing is dumbing yourself down and hindering your growth. Oh well, I guess that's part of your journey too. You'll learn. We'll all learn. King of Wands in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. I'm telling you, people have prior obligations. They've made agreements outside of agreements that they already made. They've gone back door. They're not able to hold up to what they've agreed to on one end, because you had this agreement, you said you were going to do this, and then you went back door or over here and agreed to this before fulfilling this. Well, you can't do both. You can't juggle both. That's why this is all talk and no action. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Someone who's gung-ho going forward. But again, not thought out. Five of Cups. In reverse. A lot of these decisions are being made off of feeling abandoned and not wanting to feel abandoned anymore. But here's the kicker. They're running. People are running. Instead of wrapping up whatever it was in the past, see, they're not wanting to work on something anymore. And they're making agreements over agreements that can't be fulfilled. Eventually, if you haven't taken the wheel in the upright, you'll have to come back and do it again. That's just the way it is. You'll have to come back and do it again. You'll have to finish it and tie up the loose ends somewhere. I know I've got a lot of people hitting me up recently, and I feel like I've been giving the same advice in different words to everyone, which is finish this chapter first. If there's anything I can tell you, it is please finish this chapter first. See, Three of Swords in reverse. It is time to let go, but in a respectful manner, so you can heal. Yes, you're going to be heartbroken. Yes, it sucks. But I tell you all the time, the Three of Swords is not a bad thing. The Three of Swords comes with many, many lessons. Knight of Swords again. Take it head on. Don't hide. Don't be scared. Four of Cups in reverse. All the same cards are coming out. Lots of people making foul decisions. Bored, not appreciating what they have. Fighting addiction. Seven of Pentacles. Be careful where you invest your energy. Invest in yourself. Overall, the journey will bring happiness to all involved. Now, here's the kicker though. I keep telling you, it's not going to come like you want it to come, like you expected it to come, like happiness should, is thought, like this is how happiness is made. No, it's going to come with a lot of cuts and bruises and scrapes and heartache. But ultimately, everything will be illuminated, and the sun is the highest form of happiness in the tarot deck. So we're going to end it on that note. I love you all very, very much. The videos from here out will be really sporadic because, why did it go blurry? I'm in the middle of moving up. The shop is on vacation because I'm packing everything up. So kind of hard to fill orders if everything is in boxes. But I love you all very much, and I'll see y'all next time. If I have time to sit down and do a video, I will.